Hi everyone, it's Jennifer. Today I have another product release close-up video for you featuring the newest products from My Favorite Things. These videos I'd save for releases that I think are just really great, and My Favorite Things has a new one that I think is fantastic, so I wanted to share it with you, and I'll give you some ideas for using the products. Now this is mostly holiday stuff, but there are some things that are non-holiday too. My favorite in the whole release is definitely this Jingle All the Way stamp set. I think it is just adorable. There is a matching die set you can get. There are so many different coloring mediums you can use with these stamps, and I actually have a video showing you what I did with some of these Santas and the little deer. And if you click here or in the YouTube description below, it'll take you over to the video where I show you how I did some sparkly watercolor on these images. I mean, come on, look how cute that little Santa is. Okay, so next there is another playful holiday set from My Favorite Things. This one has some snowmen on it also. This is just another set that I think would be great for practicing your Copic marker coloring or any kind of coloring techniques that you maybe have wanted to work on. There is also a matching die set that you can get. Next is the Merry Messages. Lots of great basic and bold sentiments here. You could stack them all up to get a card that's just all sentiments, kind of like a chalkboard kind of look. Or you can team these up with some dies that they've come out with. There are some great dies that would work really well with this. One of them is this Merry die, and it actually cuts kind of the negative space out, so you can keep some paper above and below it so that you just kind of have these letters floating across it. You could put some glitter behind it, but you could do this die cut Merry, and then right underneath it stamp either the word everything or Christmas or and bright along with this. I really love dies and stamps that work together really well or can be used separately. Another new die set in this release that would work great with the stamp set is the Joy, Love, and Peace. Now this is a great die with really bold, like a bold font. What I want to do with this die here is actually die cut it from some foam and then use that foam as a stamp. So put it on an acrylic block and actually stamp with maybe some gold paint with it so you can get kind of a painted look. But really you're just stamping with a die cut, and I'll try to do that in a future video. You could also just die cut this from like gold glitter paper and put it on a photo for a very quick holiday card. And while we're here, I wanted to mention real quick that the stamp sets that you see where there's like this kind of messy gray stamping on the packaging, that's what I do, where I take their stamps and I convert them into my own packaging. I'll link to a video that shows this here, but yours would come looking much nicer. Here's one of their new stamp sets that has a great Merry Christmas image. I know a lot of people love these little girl images, and this one's perfect for the holidays, and there is a die that you can get to go with it. Another is this tag set. This is a great one that you could like maybe gold heat emboss on these little tag die cuts and quickly have lots of tags to put on your holiday gifts. This bottom one here I plan to use for some of my holiday gift tags. Next up is the Perkupp stamp set and the coffee cup die set, and these are just adorable. You can die cut the cup, die cut a sleeve, and then die cut the lid and kind of assemble a little piece to go on a card and then stamp one of these images on top of it. I love how it all kind of fits together so well, or can be used separately. I am going to show a video next week where I show how you can die cut this cup and kind of tuck a gift card behind it. These are perfect stamps and dies for creating cards for friends or even for teachers. A lot of great mixed sentiments on here that cover a lot of occasions too. My oldest daughter is far away in college, and I like to send her cards with a little bit of cash or gift card in it, and these stamps and dies are perfect for that. There's lots of playful images over here that you can stamp, and then I love these gift card grooves. Like this long one here, you can die cut a slit on the inside or the front of your card and tuck a gift card in it, or maybe tuck some cash in it. The other one here, this bottom die, it actually cuts two little tabs that are perfectly spaced to slide a gift card in it, and those tabs will hold the gift card in place. And I'll try to use this on a video next week also. But this is great for the upcoming holiday season or all year round. This will be great for teachers also. I just like that it really kind of gives a nice professional look to your little gift cards. And check out the sentiments on that stamp set. I think they're really fun and playful and excellent for maybe teenagers or for some guys on your list that are hard to shop for. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm a sucker for a really good die with lots of intricate detail. I love these pierced snowflakes. Check out the tiny little piercings that it puts in the die cut. Lots of great detail. These would be fun to ink over because those little piercings would really accentuate the inking. I also think it'd be fun to die cut these from maybe like a gold foil cardstock because you'll be able to see the piercing. You could make ornaments out of these if you wanted to, or even just leave it as a basic element on a card and keep it simple. Check out the detail in these. I think it's just beautiful. And to go with this, there is the Snowflake Fusion background. This is like a cover-up, they call it. It covers the front of a card. It fits perfectly on it, and it would be a great backdrop for those pierced snowflake die cuts. Another option would be to die cut some of those pierced snowflake die cuts, have them on a card, and then use these stitched snowdrifts. Instead of using them horizontally as snowdrifts, you could use them vertically to kind of make it look like those snowflake dies were falling from the top of the card. Lots of things you can do with those. Now this die set here is actually the one, I believe you get this one free with a $60 purchase on the My Favorite Things website for limited time. This is great because you could die cut this from a simple white panel and put different colored glitter strips behind it or maybe felt strips behind it and make a very simple yet contemporary card. I am in love with stacks dies like this. You see me use them in videos a lot. These are all stitched, so there's the oval, the square, and the rectangle. I love the square because I don't have any like this yet. I also like that they put the faux stitching like right up against the cut edge, so you don't really waste much space on the inside, which is fantastic. And these are all perfectly spaced, so you can use them together. And actually in the video where I use those Santa stamps, I use some of these dies, so I'll link to that here and in the YouTube description below. These are great to kind of inlay into each other, but also great just for adding some interest to a simple card where you just do some basic stamping on a piece and put it on the center of a card. They also have the tag stack set, so if you like to make tags, this is definitely one that might be of interest to you. Next is the blueprints. This time their blueprints is for a tag set, and I don't normally make a lot of tags, but definitely during the Christmas season I do. I like that there are 3 different styles of tags here, and a lot of their stamp images that they have in this release fit inside of these tags very nicely, like the Santas that I showed you before fit in here very nicely. I like that it also die cuts little different toppers that you can put on it, and also the to and from. So you can make very simple and kind of contemporary tags for gifts. So here you can see that those Santa fit nicely in the center of these tags. It's just a really good size. Now for a background stamp, they have the falling snow, which I'm a big fan of. I love that it's concentrated more at the top and kind of lessening towards the bottom. I think this is beautiful white heat embossed on a white note card. Keep it very simple. Great for the holiday season. You could also use this kind of for confetti throughout the year. There are also some stencils, and I think there are some products I don't have in this video. I'm just showing you what I do have. I love this herringbone stencil, and I also like that My Favorite Things actually engraves on the bottom the name of the stencil, so if you need to remember it, you can see it engraved on the bottom here. It's the Herringbone Bricks. What I like about this stencil is that when you apply something over it, you cover most of the area in the background. There's just some thin areas that are not covered. I really like that. That means that you can get a lot of dimension if you put paste over this with just the thin lines not covered. So there you have a super quick look at the new My Favorite Things release. If you are interested in the products, they're linked below in my YouTube description, or you can head over to my blog where I'll have a lot more information and that other video that I mentioned. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon.